Welcome to the Daily, Tuesday, February 22nd with David Grell and Shawn Francis. Lots of action to get to today, starting off with Champions League quarterfinals. Columbus Crew, Real Salt Lake, massive great game today at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, this is going to be the first sort of time we see MLS teams kick a ball in anger for some months. There might be a little anger amongst Crew fans tonight because everyone's kind of making them seem like the underdog. They've got a lot of injuries. They're down to the third string keeper. Will Hesmer is out, Andy Gruenbaum is out, so they're down to Ray Burse. They've got a couple other injuries that they're going to be dealing with: Eddie Gavin, Shawn Francis, Danny O'Rourke. So it's going to be a little bit of a battered squad out there for Robert Warzia.
That's right, and RSL have their own questions too. It'd be curious to see who plays up top with Alvaro Saborio for this game tonight.
Yeah, no more Robbie Finley. You know, last time we saw RSL out there, Robbie Finley was kind of the go-to guy up top. He's no longer there, so it's going to be interesting to see who they put up top with him and how that changes the dynamic and changes really the look of RSL.
That game at 8 o'clock on Fox Soccer Channel tonight, and you can also follow along with MLSsoccer.com editors for a special live chat, so don't miss that. Lots of other action today, Shawn. US U17 is playing in CONCACAF championship game in Jamaica. This game actually acts as a qualifier for the World Cup. If they can win this game, then they're in for this summer's World Cup in Mexico. Also, we have some scrimmages. Seattle Sounders play Houston Dynamo. We'll have full coverage of that on MLSsoccer.com, including a live chat. And Vancouver Whitecaps and LA Galaxy also facing off in Florida.
Yeah, Whitecaps and Galaxy. Some questions there for the Whitecaps as who's going to score the goals for them. You know, if you look at the forwards they have in camp and who they've got signed, there's not a lot of experience there. The only guy with any MLS experience is Atiba Harris. The other bold-faced name that comes out to you is Omar Salgado, but Omar Salgado might not even be able to play till September. So you start looking at the other names. They're all college guys or guys from the USL or guys from lower levels in Europe. Jeff Brovsky, Kyle Porter, guys like that. So they've got to find someone in the next couple of weeks pretty quickly that can score goals, or they're going to have a really tough time making it to this maiden voyage of MLS.
Finishing up with some hot stove news, Chivas USA checking out a Ghanaian defender at the moment, and Portland Timbers trialing a Peruvian midfielder by the name of Roberto Merino. So check out MLSsoccer.com for latest news on that. And finally, Caleb Folan back in England with trying to get out of his contract at Hull so he can potentially come back and play for the Rapids.
Yeah, if he can pull that off, it's a great move for Gary Smith and the Rapids. They would have potentially Connor Casey and Caleb Folan, two of the biggest forwards that you're ever going to find in any league, let alone in MLS up top. You'd also have Omar Cummings, so you would really be looking at like a pretty formidable three-headed offensive monster up there in Colorado. If they can get it done, more power to them. I think the fans are really going to be pleased with Caleb's production.
Well, that's all we have time for the Daily. Be sure to check back at 8 o'clock tonight for Champions League coverage. We'll have a live chat on MLSsoccer.com.